What's up, guys? I watched a video probably 3 weeks ago about the Maine Senate. I guess someone had stepped down and they had some nominees. And I can't believe we live in the world we live in today. And what I'm about to show you should be a skit on SNL because it's funny, but people are taking this stuff seriously. And this is the main reason why your diesel engine is so screwed up. This is why, if you are thinking about deleting, you have a little bit of concern because you just don't know what these people are capable of. And thank you guys so much for finding my website and messaging me about deleting. I just want you guys to know I don't sell delete kits on my website. So I sell oil bypass, oil, fuel additive, and oil analysis kits. That's it. So thank you so much for reaching out, but I am not answering any questions on deleting on my website. And I will add, I have a huge playlist of videos I've done on my truck discussing everything that you've been asking me. So I will put that playlist at the end of this video, and that way you can go through it. And if I find that I did not maybe answer a question on there, then maybe I'll do a video. It's bad enough I have videos out there, but regardless of it, I'm not putting anything in writing, especially on my website. Now, before I show you guys these clips, I wish that these clips were fake, but it's not. And these are the type of people that are making their way into the government, and they're making decisions, big decisions, based off of people who make a living off of these trucks. And these are the people that we're entrusting our future with. Take a look.
Let's get to the candidates' opening statements.
I'm Ashley Webb. I'm from Farmington, Maine. The biggest thing I'd like to get across is that we need unity. Whoever wins this nomination, we need to show up at the polls, we need to vote for them, and we need to make sure they win no matter what, because what's going on in this country is not right. With the immigration and immigrants are being targeted, they're being rounded up like animals. It's not acceptable to allow this to go on in our streets. And then with the trans community, like, we're being dehumanized. They say that we want to hurt people. I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want to use the bathroom. Bruh. And if they want me to use the men's room, I will, but I don't want to be assaulted.
This can't be real. There is nothing about this that's real. But unfortunately, it is. And it gets worse. It gets worse. Wait, I'm going to show you some more about this, but hold on. You see my screen here. I'm showing it to you on my phone. I did not believe that this was real. And as you guys see, this is 100%. Look here, it says biography. Ashley Webb's career experience includes working as an advocate. That's it. I mean, I can't. Wifey just got home here, so I'm gonna ask her about Ashley Webb. Do you know who Ashley Webb is, by the way? Sorry. Hey, how you doing, babe? Do you know who Ashley Webb is?
I think I saw that name on the news or something.
When you watch this video tomorrow, don't look it up right now. When you watch this video, I want you not to laugh at Ashley Webb. She's running for Senate.
Oh. And
she means business. I mean, he means. Okay. I gave it away. I'm sorry. So yeah. Regardless of it, we gotta clean our garage, by the way, too, because
I know.
Yeah, you guys, I want you to know, we did clean our garage like 6 months ago, and it was perfect. And then 2 weeks later, I happened, so I got a bunch of stuff. Okay, here's what we're gonna do next. We're going to hop on line really quick. I'm gonna read a quick article, not the whole thing, but I want you guys to see what's happening even to this day. Now, this is the title, and here's a quick summary. So it says here, the article describes the Trump's EPA proposal to weaken the 2027 clean truck standards. The proposal would eliminate a mechanism that keeps pollution controls working, shortens emission warranties, and allows manufacturers to pay penalties instead of meeting the standards. So let's talk about that mechanism real quickly, because you guys can just find this article on your own. If I don't put this in the description, just search the title. It's in Forbes.com, okay? Now, here it is. So it talks about that mechanism. Modern diesel trucks use a fluid called the diesel exhaust fluid, DEF, to help convert harmful NOx in the exhaust into harmless nitrogen and water. Today, if a truck's DEF tank runs dry, the engine progressively loses power, a process known as deratement. Current EPA policy gives operators multiple warnings and opportunities to refill the DEF tank before significant engine restrictions take effect. That gives operators a powerful incentive to keep the system working. I don't know who you are who wrote this, but I want to punch you in the face. Just based off of how I'm reading this, it's making me angry. Now, EPA's proposal would replace those operating consequences with audible and visible warnings on the dashboard. In practice, that's the difference between a truck whose operator is compelled to keep its pollution controls working and one whose operator is simply warned that they should. The stakes of getting this wrong are severe. EPA's own testing shows diesel trucks with emission controls removed can emit 30 to 300 times more NOx than trucks with working controls. EPA also estimated that controls had been removed from more than 550,000 diesel pickups between 2009 and 2020. What's up, Dr. Fauci? I mean, is he a doctor? Ladies and gentlemen, trust the science, they said. Disinformation. All these things came out around that time. And now we're seeing a man plead the fifth, what was it, over 100 times? See, listen, a man that's telling the truth, a man that cares about health, don't got nothing to hide. He stands tall with his head high and says, you know what? What I did was right. But he lied. But you know what's sad? What Ashley Webb said, unify. He wants to unify. That's what he wants to do. Well, unfortunately, people who followed Fauci and got the Fauci ouchie now has to look themselves in the mirror and says, man, this guy's a liar. They call Trump a liar. But the reality is, guys, this article that I just read to you, what about them? Has the EPA been lying all this time too? Now we got to reassess everything. Here's a question. Will they ever test what's coming out of the tailpipes of emission-equipped trucks with DEF? Will they do it? See, I don't want to get into conspiracy theories because I know some of you guys would like to discount it anyways, but let's talk about what you can't discount. The Bible says people will become lovers of themselves, lovers of money. They will call evil good and good evil. Is that happening right now? See, you guys have always thought that this is about trucks. And I'm telling you right now, the reason why I do these videos is part of it. But you can see what you don't want to see based off of what's happening in our country. See, what happens if the bee population goes down? What happens when whatever is coming out of this tailpipe, if it's true, if it is affecting them and we just continue to keep doing it, what happens? Does that affect food? I'm not going to go down the road with you on this, but I'm going to spoon feed it. So before we end off, I got to show you the last clip of Mr. Ashley Webb because it's very important to hear what he has to say.
Ashley Webb, what qualifications do you have to serve in the U.S. Senate?
Oh, I ran for office several times. Didn't win, but I did run. And then I'm a songwriter, and then I write my own books. And then I suppose my transparency, I wouldn't lie to the people and I wouldn't deceive the people like we're being deceived right now. Like, I wouldn't lie to the people, and we get lied to, smoke and mirrors, like what's going on with ICE, pretending like these victims did something wrong. Like, that's unacceptable. And I suppose the biggest thing is, like, I'm just an angry citizen now, and if I got elected, I'd be an angry senator, and I think that would probably be their worst nightmare.
If you say so. I wonder why he didn't put down in his biography that he's a songwriter and a book writer. This is not funny. I'm not trying to be funny, and I don't want this to be funny, but it's hard not to laugh. But this is the state of our country. And I'm going to leave you guys with one thing. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. If they want to cut off the food supply, they can do that. They don't have to tell you they're doing it. They could just do it. Or, just like in California, remember? They want everyone to buy electric vehicles. And then just, a few years ago, they were saying, hey, can you guys stop plugging your cars in? We need the power grid. Call it what you want, right? I mean, oh boy, I'm gonna go there. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this. I'm gonna do it. I need the money, but I don't need the money. If YouTube throws this channel, so be it. Just like with Sean Combs. I'm already out there, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. You guys, I saw a video with Tupac Shakur when he was younger. Tupac Shakur was a great artist and a great actor. And after watching that video, I don't believe anything I've seen anymore. So you should not believe it either. Diesel trucks are being attacked because of the people who drive them. If they can change a generation and make them do what they want, they got them.
Okay, my name is Tupac Shakur, and I'm 17 years old. The hardest thing about being my age is proving to society that I understand what's going on.